Hi, first graders, welcome back. We're going to do a quick little review of what we learned last week in case you missed it. Last week we learned a new solfege, or we were working with a solfege called do. So when you're back at school, we did something with solfege with so and mi and la, and it would go something like this. So, mi, la. Could you sing after me? I'll go first. So, so, mi, so, mi. Your turn. Remember, when you do your hand signs, it's actually like a tour guide. It tells your voice where to travel. So if your hand goes up higher, your voice goes up higher. If your hand goes lower, your voice goes lower. I'll go again. So, la, so, mi. Your turn. Awesome. And then we learned do, and we learned that do was even lower than mi. Sing after Mr. Meal. So, mi, do. Your turn. Awesome. Now, we learned a song last time that went with our hand signs, and we went, not with our hand signs, with our hand staff, with our 5 lines and our 4 spaces. And we sang, if do is in a space, if do is in a space, then mi is in a space, then so is in a space, and they're all in their place. So just like that. Could you sing that with me, please? And make sure your hand is going along with me. If do is in a space, then mi is in a space, then so is in a space, and they're all in their place. Beautiful. Then we learned where we could find do on the music staff. So the music staff, again, is those 5 lines and 4 spaces, and that's where our notes live. Now, we talked about a thing called a do finder, and the do finder kind of looked like a square C, and the do finder helped us find where the do lives. And then I also told you kind of was like the Pac-Man going across the music staff. So I'm going to put some music on the screen here. Maybe you can help me. Say alakazam, alakazoo. Here you go. Alakazam, alakazoo. Maybe you have to say it a little bit louder. It didn't work. Try it again. Alakazam, alakazoo. Alakazam, alakazoo. Ah, there we go. Okay, so now we have our music right here, and we have our notes. Now, you can hopefully see our do finder right there. And the do finder is going to help us find do. Now, see our do finder? It's in space number 1. So let's sing that song again one more time to help us remind us where the rest of our solfege would be. So if do is in space number 1, we would sing, do is in a space, then mi is in a space, then so is in a space, and they're all in their place. Okay, well, does our song start with a do, a mi, a so, or a la? Look at the music over there. Hopefully you found that we start with a so, because if you see, the note is on here. We're going to bring it over here. There we go. So now you see that our first note is in the 3rd space. So since it's in the 3rd space, that's where so is going to be living. So let's see if we can figure out how to sing the first part of this mystery song. Okay? It starts on a so. And then the next note is in the space underneath so. So is in a space. What would be in the space underneath it? Mi. And then the next note is in space number 1. Oh, and our do finder's in space number 1. I bet you can sing this whole piece of music with me. Starts with a so, with your hand sign, here we go. So, mi, do. Awesome. But now, did you notice that the mi and the do have a beam connecting them? So that means that's going to be a TT, and those are going to be shorter sounds than a normal ta. So it would be ta, ti, ti. Could you clap that with me? Ta, ti, ti. Do it again. Ta, ti, ti. Now instead of saying ta, ti, ti, maybe you could clap and say what the solfege is. So we have so, and then mi, and then do. Try to clap and say the solfege with me. Here we go. So, mi, do. Try it again. So, mi, do. Now let's try to sing it to that rhythm. Here we go right now. So, mi, do. Awesome. Now, later in this lesson, you're going to hear a song that uses that pattern. Bum, bum, bum. Catch you next time. Bye.